Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on once again. It is time finally getting into the 12 Days of Marvel, the special, basically a special event where it's just a one battle per day as you progress through and get some great rewards along the way. And it is limited to specific teams from affiliations, character affiliations on your roster. Lots of fun. The enemies aren't scaled up too high, so we should be able to run through the first 6 of the 12 Days of Marvel here today. We're going to jump into that action in just a little bit. I think today we're going to start with the Crash of the Titans. We've got a new reset 5-day cycle, and it is against Jean Grey with Iceman. We did this not too long ago, but I think we'll get through it quickly for the legendary token. We've got a bunch of other tokens to draw and champion levels to apply, and then we'll get in those the first 6 of the 12 Days of Marvel. Let's get into it. Last time we played this pretty quickly with Iceman. Let me see where we're at with the volume, and we'll get our character effects put on. I should probably do this before recording, but I'll never remember. So if you remember, it's kind of strange that we're doing this one again, but they do want to kind of highlight Iceman for the holidays, the cold weather and such, and that part kind of makes sense. There's a match 4 in Team Up, and it's probably not a bad move. We'd get a purple, blue, and green on the line break, although I might go for the purple instead and let her take it, because there's another match 4 afterward we can direct her to do. Here it is. And I was about to say this. Every time you fight Jean Grey, it seems like there's a super easy, early presented extra move. Usually it's right when you start the match, there's an extra move. And you don't remember about Jean Grey's passives. You take that extra move, and then you realize you're stunned for 2 turns. She depletes your AP and does some damage. So, alright, I'm not going to do this match 5 here. We're going to leave that for her to do a match 4. So, she's going to disrupt that blue match. So we'll take the blue. And now we can just worry about... I want to get green going, but we'll take blue here because now we've qualified our Build a Snowman stun ability. And I like to play it, but don't fall for playing it right away. If we played it now, there's a very good chance that that countdown would appear in this match 3 of blue alignment, and you don't want that to happen. Just take the blue, wait a turn, and now you can play it safely, or at least generally more safely, and not have to worry about taking it away by mistake yourself. Alright, now let's go for... set ourselves up with the green here. Go ahead with Cold as Ice. This is taking a little bit of a chance since it puts blue tiles on the board in place of red tiles. Don't think we'll knock our countdown away. We didn't. That's great. Probably should have played it 1 turn previous. Now we would only be able to stun her again. We'll build a snowman once again, and we'll try to win with whiteout in this match. We'll see if we can get it to happen. Running good on green. Match 4 in green. We'll take the 3 first. Match 4. And we got it. Now, whiteout does damage based on how many blue tiles are on the board. This isn't going to be a complete knockout, but this will be... well, it could be, but I don't think so. 8,500. Team damage of over 8,500. That is a big hit. Very cool. Get the full progression in DDQ for the Crash, and we get the legendary token to add to our stack. Alright. Let's go back here. We'll get into the 12 Days of Marvel and run through 6 nodes there, but we've got a lot of tokens built up over a couple of days, so let's get into it. Prodigal Son, that is the 7-day event that features a lot of story behind Sentry and some Dark Avenger stuff, and it's a pretty big deal since it's normally there's 2 PvEs per week, a 3-day and a 4-day or whatever, how they mix it up, but a 7-day is a long event when you're facing a lot of the same enemies over and over. But the progression rewards seem pretty good. Let me know what you guys think of 7-day events. For me, nice hit on a 3-star. It feels like there's more opportunities to kind of mess up and miss optimal play, where if it's a 3-day event, you can stay on track a lot better. Black Panther. And I'm running pretty good. I'm in the top 5 right now in PvE, and we'll see if we can hold it. Daily draw. Let's go for that Chavez. Couldn't get it this time. Mordo and Nick Fury also available from that vault, and hope to get a bunch more tokens. So take a quick look here. Oh, it finally looks like they loaded it. Okay, so Jean Grey is going to be the next crash in about 4.5 days after the Iceman one. Looks good. We've got a couple of special deals. Some people are saying this is a good deal. I don't know. There's no hero points involved with the 3 covers for main event Hulk. So I don't know if I'd spend the real money to get that unless you really need those last 3 covers to get him done, and it might be worth it. I'm probably never buying a costume for straight up $6. Who knows? Maybe. But this one just came out today, and it's a costume for Kitty Pryde, and it includes shards for her, but it's only a half a cover at 250 shards. So for $50 US, that really seems kind of expensive. You're getting 5,000 hero points though. So if you look at how that compares to normal purchases of hero points, there's a sale right now for 5,800 for $20. Normally it's half of that at 2,900 hero points for $20. So I don't know, the costume comes on top of it, but and also 3 draws to the Back Me Up Guys pack. And this is an interesting store with Kitty in it, Cable, and Gambit. So if you need draws at that store for those characters, maybe you'll think about it. And of course, I'm not huge on this 80s costume. I know there's some story behind it, but I don't know, not for me. Okay, so let's pull these icebreaker tokens. That event's going on right now, featuring 4-star Iceman, and he's just really good 4-star character overall, and very, very good while boosted. Nothing much from there. Here is the Family Legends store. I've mentioned it a few times. It's open for another 6.5 days, so that one's running a long time. Did I go by the other store, or is it right here? Oh yeah, here it is. So pretty cool. A lot of people want to go for Kitty. Let me know if you're going to try to save up command points to do draws there. Classics and latest legends, we're back up to 29 plus 1,800 plus command points, which is overall over 100 draws built up again. So making nice progress to build that up for next time something happens. And we're going to draw our mighty tokens for the first time. We have 7, and probably we'll get a couple more, or we might get more here soon. So we're going to draw those. We'll save those for last, since they're kind of more of a highlight, even more so than the heroics. So let's go through the elites. We got 22 elite tokens have built up recently. Let's do the quick claim. Start off with a 2-star. What 3 stars do you think we're going to get? There's probably about 4 of them. So pick a 3-star and put it down right now in the comments. See if we get it. Go. Haven't seen one yet. Let's take a guess. Gray Suit Black Widow is who I'm thinking might come across. Spidey, that was the first 3-star. Doctor Strange. And are we going to run low on 3 stars? We sure did. A lot of shards for my Deadpool. Let's see where he's at. You can do a quick jump here. Got 1 cover for him built up. Oh, and then more so after I claimed it, I think. All right, 26 heroic tokens. We're going to save that 10-pack for a video there I don't have a bunch of heroics going. At 1 in 16 odds, I think we're pretty much definitely going to get 1 4-star, maybe more. And that's what we're going to do. Play along. What 4-star are we going to get along this progress? I'm kind of thinking Ronin Hawkeye. I think I picked him a lot. Just feels like he's going to come up. So if we get a 4, that's my guess. Let me know what yours is. Black Panther. They don't have a quick claim on here because there's 3, token selectors at the bottom. If they ever change that, they might make a quick claim available. And we got the 4-star on draw number 2. Way to go. Viewer luck. And it is Talos. Okay, I would not have guessed him. He is now a part of the feeder system from 3 stars. Can we get another 4-star? It would be great. Not a huge fan of Talos. We got it! After that 3-star Ragnarok, we're already up to another 4. 3, 2, 1. 4-star Blade. That's a huge level for him. We'll see in a little bit. Well, that's running way ahead of the odds. Let's see how we do on the rest of these tokens. We still have over 16 remaining. A couple of Kamala. Still have 4-star Shuri as my bonus or target hero for a long time. Probably won't change that unless I run badly on MODOK covers. He's a little bit lower for the new 4 stars anyway. Coming along, but a little lower. I don't think I'll spend targeted shards on him yet. Take a chance on event rewards, see if that'll get me there. Another Ragnarok. But we're doing really good on Wolfsbane and hope to get the rewards from the current PvE and champion her pretty soon. Another gold, but it's the hood. And we'll do our daily. Last chance is a 2-star. Okay, so we haven't done a quick claim on the mighty tokens yet. 7 of them. The reason I saved up for 7, I talked about it a lot, is there's 1 in 7 odds of getting a 4-star. No guarantee. Could get all 3 stars, of course. And I haven't ever gotten a 4-star from a mighty token yet, so I think our chances are pretty good. Let's see who it's going to be. Let's get that viewer luck rolling hot and go. Another Ragnarok. He's been really hot today for some reason. Oh, I forgot to do the quick claim. I did the single. We'll do the rest. What in the world? Well, maybe he's going to get us some feeder shards for a 4-star soon. Hitting the quick claim. Let's go. Got the Agent Venom. That was a 4-star. Very cool. And mighty tokens, as you can see, earn you a pretty good amount of shards in a bunch. Nicely done. Okay, so that store doesn't even show up if you don't have mighty tokens. We'll see if we can get some more from our champ rewards. And I know I've got some 2-stars I need to take care of. Flip to the bottom and check this out. $152-star covers, and yep, about an hour left on Torch. Glad we came here to do this. Just rebuilt him recently, so we're going to get a bunch of good stuff. And we need to handle Storm in less than 2 days. Fine. Rebuilt Hawkeye as well. 3-star Hawkeye cover. Followed by shards up here. Nope, not going to quite get there, but shards for Hawkeye coming up. And rebuilt this guy as well. Got the 3-star to come through also. Alright, that's it for the 2s, perhaps. Nope. Got a mighty token back from Ares. Save that for next time. We'll wait until we get another 7. Can we get there with... Did get there with Magneto for a second mighty token. Fun. Oh, it's a momentous occasion for this Spider-Man Bagman, by the way, and that's probably, I think that's the last one we have to do today. Let's check it out. If you didn't know, this is unbelievable. Let's instead of adding it there, let's go to the position in the roster. There he is at level 143, and check it out. Bagman is the only 2-star character where the maximum level 144 is a legendary token. Here it is, my third ever maximum champed Bagman. Got it. Very cool. Kind of more of a showpiece than a really big deal, of course, but fun anyway. Let's go to the 3 stars. What do we have? 40 some 3 stars. Let's go. Gonna get a lot of 4-star shards. See how those add up along the way. Got some X23 there. We'll cash in a couple of covers for Deadpool. Domino shards coming up next. Rogue shards from Gambit. And his next reward is Dazzler. Interestingly enough. All these Ragnarok are going to work into anything good here. Got some CP, 5 command points. I'll take it. Dupe Hood, earning some levels. Daredevil with some shards toward 4-star Elektra. Finally got that purple for Kamala. Still need more. Oops. Getting some duplicates worked on. Bunch of Loki. Mysterio shards, 45 of those. We're going to need to check and see what characters we have shards to claim on. And he gets the Mighty token at level 207 from Loki. Legendary from Cyclops at 227. All right, and let's see, I'll worry about that Hawkeye cover later. Let's go here. Oh, let's go here. See who else got shards. Okay, so Thor did. He's at 401. I switched off of him and then got a bunch more shards, so I'll have to work it out. Plus, it'll be worth it to get the 100 on Red Hulk coming up. So maybe I'll put him back on as a shared target hero with that Deadpool and just watch how Thor builds up as we go. No sense in making him go too high compared to others. And let's see, who else did we get? Talos has 200 out of 400. And Hawkeye can take a... There it is, that black cover. Great. All right, so now let's go to the 4 stars. How many do we have here? 14 to work with. Agent Venom moves up to 341. Blade. Bunch of ISO, 10,000. He goes up to level 361. Cool. Talos with 50 HP, level 287. Iceman. Couple levels for him. Gets stronger for his PvP at 352. Bunch of Chavez rewards leading into... Wow. A bunch of rewards leading in from the PvE. And before that, Deadpool gets 25 command points to hit level 366. Amazing. If you could see his small amount of health listed under that 366, I like to go down here so I can show you guys. 27,789 health. Awesome. And look at all these Chavez. Let's check it out. 250 shards for Jessica. That's going to be a big deal. Level up again for ISO, but the rest of these are really good. 10 command points, 250 HP, and another 10 command points to hit level 364. She's looking great on the roster, and she has 30,500 health. Amazing. Only 6 more levels to be maxed out, and I need to go through and roster Nightcrawler as a duplicate. Maybe we'll do it today. I got plenty of hero points. There we go. Dupe has been placed on the roster. 2 levels in purple, 1 red, need blue on my rebuild. Done with the 4 stars, no 5 stars yet, but I think, yep, I was going to say, I think we got enough shards for another level. And Jessica gets there from the shards from Chavez. She can move up a spot to get that legendary token and hit level 471. Fantastic. She's now has 68,000 health, and her red ability, 8,500 damage, plus 5 strike tiles of strength 312, or I could step it up to level 5, so it's 13,000 damage with 5 strikes of 440. Very cool. I usually leave her red lower because I try hard for her black, and it's 18,500 plus 3,000 for each color of special tile on the board. And of course, if you play her red before this, you get the strike tiles, helping out your total damage plus the strike damage in the first place. That's great. That sends Jessica back up to tie Thor at 471, but alphabetically ahead of him as my highest leveled character. Great. Let's go into the 12 days of Marvel. We're going to take on these first 6 battles, see how well we can do. We can earn Spider-Ham shards along the way. So let's see. Through in Wasp, I had a different idea. I think what I was going to do, it's interesting that each one of your characters needs to be an Avenger in this setup. Previously, the last time they ran this last year, you only needed to have 1 character meet the criteria. And so, let's see. Oh yeah, I was going to run Ronin Hawkeye here. And we'll keep 3-star Cap and Black Widow, see if we can win that way. So as you go along, you have to have 3 characters meet that affiliation. I think that's a little more of a challenge, hopefully more of a rightful challenge to do that. I think, though, we're going to have a fine time here. With Loki in the mix, there's a match 4 on the board. You don't usually want to get a match 4 against Loki because he will take your AP away with countdowns. And if we match red, we get attack tiles from Ronin Hawkeye. Very good. I think in this match, we'll try to knock everybody down to within the damage of no escape. He deals 4,326 damage to 1 target enemy, but if that downs them, he'll hit another random enemy for that much. So I could have stopped on Loki. Let's go now to Magneto. Work him down. Let's see. We'll do blue here. I want to get that green. We'll see if they should get it. Better take the purple now. And again, I don't want to do a match 4 until Loki's out. Could have taken him out or planned to take him out with the green, but I want to try to take 2 guys out with green. We'll see. If we get enough yellow, Black Widow has an excellent yellow ability that gives a burst of health and also reduces the cost of our abilities. And it's such a good move. Uh-oh, this is gonna hurt. Gotta watch purple for Doom. He's very dangerous. Now, they keep giving us so many match 4s. Our tactiles are doing really good damage. Now we've got Magneto worked down to where we want him. Let's go over to Doom. I know that sets him up with a match 4, but I think we'll be just fine here. Blue and red. Okay, yep, that makes it work out real well. We got to get a green, and then we can end this match. Maybe he'll mix up the board and leave a green match available for us. Maybe. bottom corner. Have 9 yellow. I needed 1 more. Should have boosted a little bit of yellow, since 10 AP abilities pretty much mean you should just boost ahead of time. Let's see. Let's get this green before we win the match. Uh-oh, that's gonna hurt. Definitely like 3-star Magneto. Finally, we have a chance to do this here. Let's play Star Spangled Avenger on Doom just for fun. Pick a spot like that, which is normally a bad spot, but we'll get the automatic match for more red. And now we can take out the enemy team with no escape. Does 4,300 damage. And again, if it drops an enemy. Cool, okay. Ronan took a lot of damage there. Don't want to make him angry. He'll take out your whole team. Got some Spider-Ham shards. Let's go on to the next battle of the 12 days of Marvel, and it's X-Men. We can move things right along here. I'm trying to avoid my 5 stars for now, since the teams are going to be a little bit on the easier side. Let's go with, we've got Emma Frost in the new costume. I haven't even played it yet. And let's try to feature her. She's got a black, purple, and yellow set of abilities, so we should go for red, green, and blue otherwise, just to make it a nice round team. And we'll go for green, blue with Angel, and red with Deadpool. Lady Deadpool. Alright, so we're up against a reasonable team here. Let's see if we can win with trying to feature Emma's abilities. I know that sounds like a challenge. We'll see if we can do it. Look for a couple of 2-move combos. The one thing I do like about Emma Frost's abilities is her yellow creates strike tiles, and then if you have some, it makes more and strengthens the ones that were on the board. That's not a bad design. I think it should cost less than 10 AP to get it started. And then her purple is pretty much designed well to remove enemy special tiles every time it turns, every 2 turns. And then if there are no enemy specials, it depletes the enemy team's AP. So I like the design of the ability. I think it should do just a little bit more than it does. And the main problem is you can't play that again while the repeater's on the board, at least with her purple. You can't double it out. And I think you should be able to, or am I thinking that once she plays her black ability and turns to diamond state, that you can't play either of her purple or yellow abilities again? I think that's what I'm thinking of here. Let's see. Let's do Deadpool slash on Magneto. That's going to be about half his health. Yep. So we need 1 purple match to get Emma Frost's purple ability going. Oh, Deadpool saves us from a big headbutt. And now with these projectiles on the board, I think Emma's purple is going to be reasonably helpful. We can play it here now. So do we want to play it at the moment? Not when there's purple matches available. That would make the repeater very placed in danger, I guess you could say. And so, unless, of course, we have her black ready to play right away after. Don't have it ready yet. Another crash might destroy some of those protects. So it doesn't, her purple doesn't just remove the projectiles, it removes the actual whole tile that the projectiles are on. So you can get a little bit of cascade action from Emma's purple. And I'm just waiting to play it. Now might be an okay time. They're going to do a blue and it could put it in danger. But let's go for it. Here's Psychic Meddling. And it did go into a little bit of a dangerous spot. We'll see what we can do about that. And hopefully get her yellow played here quickly. Alright, it's no longer in much of any danger. We'll get her yellow. And here's the first Psychic Meddling. Knock those 2 tiles out and we got a free match. That's actually kind of cool. Alright, let's go with Labor for Learning. Looks good. Now if we could get a black match, we could play it and then fortify our 2 repeaters to keep them very safe. Uh-oh, Unstoppable Crash is bad news. Cannot believe it missed our repeaters. I was very afraid they would both get hit by the random tile destruction. I think it can destroy any tile, not just basic tiles. So for that, let's hit Juggernaut with the angle of attack. Damage plus stun. Pretty good stun. And hit Mystique for most of her health. And how much damage do we get from enemy down? 2,300. Thought it would be close. Let's do it. We'll take on Magneto with this. Get a couple of attack tiles, and that should help us with Mystique. Not getting any black. I really want to get her into Diamond State. She had a lot of black to the board, but matched almost all of it. Ouch. Deadpool's down. Can we still win this match? Psychic Meddling's going to deplete AP. Got Mystique out. Okay, here's our chance. But we can play this one twice. Why was I thinking we couldn't? So maybe that was the one I was thinking of while her black abilities played. New strikes plus increase the ones we have. We're up to 640 in strike tiles. Got our black ability finally. Here we go. Girl's best friend. She is now in, Emma Frost is in Diamond State, and she fortifies special tiles. Of course, she picked accidentally strikes instead of my repeaters, but I think it's going to be fine here in just a second. Psychic Meddling, more strike tiles. There we go. And we get the win. And we played every one of Emma's abilities. Amazing. Get our Deadpool points. 4 more battles to take on today, and we'll get through the first 6 nodes of 12 Days of Marvel. This one is Day 3, Guardians of the Galaxy. All right. Now, this is the team they're suggesting. It's a random mix. Almost any time you have 4-star Rocket and Groot, that's who you should play. Let's make this fast. We'll go with him, Drax, and Yondu for fun. This one will be quick. Let's target Medusa first, since she is probably the one that would take our strike tiles out easily. Purple, purple. And she's out of the match. Awesome. Okay. 2-match combo, and Venom is already out. And we get the win. Not a bad team. I think you guys are pretty obvious about that, and you're like, well, Rick, why don't you play that all the time to get through these nodes faster? Well, yeah, sure, but you know, this is we're limited to the teams we can use here. This should be a fun one for Agents of Shield. And let's see. If you didn't remember, Cap is also part of Shield. Let's play Coulson and Quake. I think that sounds fun. And let's bring in Mockingbird. I think we can make this team work pretty well. We'll take on Deadpool first. And let's go. I went for black. I know it's not a color that can help my team, but if we get 6 AP in each color, anytime the enemy gets a match 4 or greater in those colors thereafter, Mockingbird will earn us a free ability in those, a free ability at random. So that's why I'm just trying to get AP from every color ready to go. See if we can earn some powers fired off for free. Definitely want red. Mockingbird's red is so good. Does huge damage. Lucky on the green there, so we need another green, blue, and red. We'll take red. We can get the green. Let's looks like green's easier than blue to get right now, so let's get blue qualified. All right. And what else do we need? I'll probably just go for this yellow. How can I set them up with a match 4 so we can get a free ability? This way. Blue sets up black, and this will work out perfectly. Okay, we get a free ability. What's it going to be? Bombshell. That could not be a better free ability. And here we go. This is set up real nice. We got our purple ready to play from Coulson. What I'll do is a tile swap with his purple, earn a little more red, which will then allow us to play Bombshell again while the other one is out. Let's do it. We'll swap a yellow for red here. The damage takes Deadpool out. One of our bombshells goes off. I did forget about that. Once we have enough team up, our countdowns can be reduced by a count of 2, and it set off bombshell. It's really great to have 2 sets of bombshell played at once, because then you can get them both to go off in one single round. But here it is. Another free ability played, and it's another bombshell. Are you serious? So right now, those would be dealing, check that out, 22,000 damage? Wow, that's incredible. All right, well, let's play Coulson's Call of the Cavalry for a bunch more countdowns, which each have a single effect, but don't forget that as any single countdown expires, you earn AP back from that team. Let's go ahead and play his blue, super secret tech. Steals AP from the enemy based on how many countdowns are out on the board. And let's just get a team-up match, which should force one of these countdowns to expire. Just got the one with the strike tile, unfortunately. The rest are going to go off here, and that's a win. Cool. Easy team. Moving on to day 5 with Inhumans. You'll see Quake is still on the mix. We didn't get much out of her last time. Let's go ahead and keep her in here, and we'll play with Lockjaw and Kamala just for fun. We'll try to win with Quake's green for Earthquake and take down the match. I think we're going to need to work Carol down as our primary. Yep. Anytime we match green, we're going to give Carol black for her team. Should have thought about that a little more closely. That is dangerous. So we'll have to make a lot of black matches and try to watch out how we get the green. So let's go for purple. That'll allow us to have Kamala replace a color, change it to purple, and hopefully we'll get a bunch of matches in one shot. We should also go for blue. That lines up purple, they'll probably take it, we'll see. 7 black. Very dangerous. Purple's there, but a match 4 in green is probably too tempting. We'll take it. We're up to 7 green. We need 4 more. They have 6 yellow, so they can forcefully reduce that countdown to deal a bunch of damage, and it's going to do 9,300 damage. Carol is so powerful. Let's see. I think what I'll do... Yeah, we'll have Quake take it by removing that other countdown. And oh, they're saving yellow for Coulson. All right, that's lucky for us. Maybe they'll still play it now, but at least we can have Lockjaw take the damage instead. And there it is. Way to go, Lockjaw. That's a good boy. Took the big hit for the team, and check it out. We have blue about ready to go. If we saved up for Lockjaw's blue, he could have another set of abilities. What I'm going to do here is red is no help for us. Let's go ahead and play Resonance Frequency instead. We'll destroy some red tiles. Maybe we'll get that last green to line up. We did. And we have 10. Okay, so we need one more match. We're going to get this already. Here we go. Carol's got 12 black. It's not going to be in time, though. We've got Earthquake ready to play. It does big time damage of 7,000 plus team damage, but it also shuffles the entire board in such a way like when the board starts in a new match, not where there can be any random matches from the shuffle effect. Go! Carol's out, Mockingbird's out, only Coulson's left, and got a pretty good shuffle allowing us to take out his countdown. And now it looks like we can end it with Kamala. Let's change red to green. Maybe we'll get an automatic couple of green matches. And that's going to do it. Cool, that team worked out. Another 30 shards for Spider-Ham. We're working up toward a new cover. And let's see, are we on the 6th node? This is going to be it. This is the last fight of the day. We'll end the video after this one, and then probably make a separate video of PvP action, since we didn't get much of any of that touched on today. This one requires defenders. I think we're going to have a fine time. So let's go with 4-star Cage, Iron Fist, and of course Daredevil is an excellent addition to this team. If you have the 5-star, of course, ready to play. There's not a lot of other defenders here, and let's just bring in 3-star Daredevil to see if we can make this work. So don't play any 5s to take a little, too much advantage against these normal-based teams. All right. So I think our strategy here is going to be take out Elektra first before she can get black and have her really tough to deal with Shadow Step, but I like the ability in general. And we should try to get a lot of green and black for Iron Fist. Blue leads into his green and then his black, but it helps out a lot if you have strike tiles on the board first, which is Hard to do with the team we chose. If I picked 5-star Daredevil, he would be adding strike tiles to the board right away if he is at 50% health or lower when you start the match. A little bit too much of an advantage here, I think. And look at this. So we have our green ready to play. It deals plenty of damage to take out Electra. Overkill for sure. Let's go for it. Also adds a projectile to the board if we have... Well, shouldn't it add a projectile if we had Luke Cage on our team? I was thinking it did. The reason I was talking about projectiles is because if we're able to fire off our black ability early, which we got lucky enough to have enough black AP already, then if you have projectiles on the board, then it'll convert those to strike tiles. Then you can play Iron Fist blue ability when you have 2 strike tiles on the board, and then it'll fortify them, add another strike tile, and then earn you green AP. If you don't have strikes out, it won't earn the AP for you. So let's go for, man, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Probably just take the match forward, get some yellow and green. I think we're looking pretty good. We've got a huge blast coming from Iron Fist's black ability, and I think we're going to just do it. Let's go for, like Unto Iron, it does a big punch of 20,000 plus. That's why I wanted it to hit Red Hulk, so it's a one-shot knockout. So we wouldn't have to deal with his anger, his seeing red passive ability. Let's go for yellow here. I think what we'll do is try to let Kingpin play an ability so we get a projectile on the board, and then try to fire off for the win. Luke Cage's yellow ability is really quite good, but you need special tiles on the board to get the most out of it. Kingpin, it needs one more yellow to play his. Set him up. I'll definitely take that. We'll go with purple there for Daredevil. Uh-oh, team damage. Ouch. But every time he plays an ability, that generates a projectile from the passive side of Luke Cage, and that's where we're going to go. Heroes for Hire basically fortifies special tiles and then deals damage based on how many tiles are fortified. That's the one where we get the projectile ahead of the play if you have Iron Fist on your team. Got it done. The Defenders win on day 6, and we are through half of the 12 days of Marvel. Looking good to finish it up on the next video, where we'll eventually get up to the point where we earn some nice rewards, including a Vulture cover and Rocketing Groot along that path. Can't wait to do it. They open 1 per day, so I can't do it right away tomorrow, but over the next 6 days we'll get that in. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Hit the MPQ icon on the left side of the screen right now to become a subscriber. We got to get that count up and make sure we show your support. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. If you need more MPQ on YouTube right now, hit up MPQ Mastery, and we'll see you next time.